bit of that possible here.
Rise into Silas is very strong, and Karas has had this R5 pick kind of cooking. This pick feels very good into Silas too, but also very risky, especially when you consider the Sejuani that is here. So can't block all angles of aggression as Karas now in this game.
I think that Silas is pretty strong in that department as well. Dangerous times for Bro. We'll see how they go here in game number 1.
Wait, what? I don't even understand the sentence. Wait, what are you even saying?
Well, I couldn't actually commit to saying that it's good in any way, shape, or form, so I had to try and figure out a way to just not say it or to have 0 sample size. So I went for it, and it didn't quite work out from the bottom lane.
Yeah, which is not surprising considering it's the Halo Blades Ashe Varus lane. And look at this, don't have Q, can't trade.
Did you notice Henna's mobility in that trade?
Was he cleansed and then he went a little bit faster for a second. He was
and dashed.
Yeah,
because he has that level 1.
But before he cleansed, it felt like maybe he's not that mobile even with an E.
Oh, Umpty's coming though. Looking for the level 2 gank, everyone. As Envy realizes that he's dead, or is he? As there is the E flash from Umpty, who wants to kill Kyle, but it's a great flash. And they don't have any summoner spells, but they have their lives.
Yeah, Sejuani coming down here too. Willer is going to be able to salvage this. Okay.
Well, we're going to go for a dive. Let's see whether this one's going to work, as the teleport is going to come forward. Hannah surviving. Envy once again taking a big old turret shot, but that is mid lane. It's a disaster for Bro.
Envy's first-person view on the flash chase here.
I liked it. Just respecting the Lee Sin.
I just don't see it. I think he probably could have gone back. But either way, look, he took the safe option. It looked cool. Umpty.
Oh, yeah. Umpty knows that there's no real good options as far as ways to get out of here. Permafrost going to come through, and Umpty is real dead. Bertle going to grab that one. That's first blood.
Unfortunately, unsuccessful, as now the Sejuani is back bottom side, so Willer can help his bottom 2v2 push back out.
Ooh, okay, there is the stun as Umpty's going to turn up, but that's a solo kill for Closer. He will be taken in response, and there's assist gold there, so technically it's a trade up there for Bro, but the aggression from Closer, that is very scary. Likely the lethality version of the Varus. As Umpty, pretty good timing here, but still.
미드 커버
pretty
이거
good hands
해줄 수
on
있나?
this guy.
Yeah. A little bit, get somebody to half health and then just press R on him.
Yeah, giving Closer an execute. That
Do you
seems
think
like
he'll try to use it with this bottom duo here? Like, you think he might try to kill the solution? I don't know.
Do they have setup CC? Oh yeah, they do.
Wait, here's one.
As you can see, a couple of them actually.
Where's Millers?
Oh my goodness, the W empowered. Okay, Morgan might just be dead. Bertle misses one of them. Oh, dodges another Morgan. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Hops on his head. And he goes down. If you miss enough Cassante abilities, apparently you can lose the 1v1. Having a break.
Yeah, so Bertle decides he's going to ghost for this. No Narbar, so he can pull him out of the turret. The Morgan's just sitting here setting up hyper procs. The flash is really good. Actually, I thought he flashed in the bush. He just walked into it. Hops on him to finish him as the Qs miss. The coordination needs to be better to set up these picks. Otherwise, the comp can't work. Okay, this time it's good.
Yeah, there it is. That's the chain CC that we were looking for.
Okay, caster blessing.
Yep. Wolf, is that what you were looking for?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, no, I'm all right with that one, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, there we go. Closer, his way of avoiding the event horizon is by just jumping over it. Arrow is available. Someone on Bro is about to die, aren't they?
Yeah, we just don't know who yet.
Not yet.
Umpty's the most likely target right now.
Absolutely. Closer is going to land the chains as the arrow is going to go wide, so that's certainly good news. Gnar ultimate going to be stolen here by Closer, but he is going to go down very, very low, and he falls! Bro are going to prove me wrong! As that is a huge Gnar into the wall. Willer, Umpty over, and he didn't want to go there. That is going to be Bertle punishing him. They go 1 for 1. Closer dying, though. Very, very important here for Bro because he is so, so strong right now.
First. Yeah. I'd like to lock in that purchase now.
Well, Kyle is going to find an arrow. It's a very nice cleanse from Hannah. As Umpty is in position. They get a control ward down. Morgan's Narbar is gorgeous. as it's not going to be the steal, but the Gnar is going to go off into the Varus, but there's a better Gnar in this game, and Morgan's going to be taken down. It's a double kill. Henna trying to be the hero, but I just don't think it's going to work. He's abducted and absconded. You don't necessarily have the range, and when Viger is picked up, then range does become like, gets put under a microscope as Henna takes so much damage here.
On the flank angle, flash
All
kick.
right, Envy is going to throw him a Chains of Corruption. Tidal Wave is going to fly through as they do manage to take down the Varus. Umpty will be punished for it, but it's a 1-for-1. And if you're the losing team, you always take the 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, usually, generally speaking.
As, okay, Morgan in the bouncy castle and can't get to Mega Gnar in time.
The problem is
fall down.
Yeah, Birdall has actually just got them kind of trapped here as the super minions are getting escorted by Closer.
Arrow will connect there. Not a lot of ability to dodge that one as Karras only takes half of his health bar. Should be able to at least keep himself alive.
Umpty's getting a dragon.
He's going to take that Drake. That objective scoreline going to look a little bit better here.
Bounty gold?
There it is, bounty gold. Okay. All right.
All right, he's looking for
They didn't lose the third inhibitor.
He doesn't have flash, but he's got the kick. Who do you pick, though?
Dream. The Wallop's going to come down. There's the kick onto the Cassante. Pushes him forward, but he just ults his way out. And Umpty's immediately going to be punished for it. Cassante just gets his revenge straight away. The hop from Morgan. He goes through the base gate as Bertel is going to let him live for now. But I think that this Nexus is not going to be given the same treatment. The chains just barely miss onto Karras, who slinks back to the fountain. Live Sandbox. This looks like a team that I was watching a few weeks ago here in the LCK, not the one that has had more slumping experiences. Closer, welcome back, my friend. Your Silas looking as fantastic as ever. I don't know. It's either brave or silly to leave Varus up for Envy. Right? It's been one of his best champions. The times that Live Sandbox have really struggled is when... Yeah.
And I like the draft way better for Live Sandbox.
Yeah, once again, I feel like Live Sandbox have found something really, really cool. But the Poppy Vega interaction of being able to heroic charge through the event horizon, that's kind of cool. Kind of into that. I don't know whether that interaction in and to itself is enough to make this something that I'm very happy about. 3 games is on the line here. We need Bro to bring it back. Top out of the rift for game number 2.
Although I always have to make this clear, like the Jinner flag I have in my house is from the StarCraft 2 team that won the last season of Pro League. They were actually the best team.
Yeah.
It was Maru and Rogue on that team. It's a really good roster.
Even in StarCraft 2, wasn't the Jinner players also really good in StarCraft 2?
Yeah, they were like, the StarCraft 2 Jinner team was actually pretty consistently like a top 3 team.
Yeah.
As once again, Umpty coming mid lane, but Willer is here.
Yeah, Cage is going to be set up as Willer moves on over and Closer holds on to the flash. And
super patient.
That Willer is going to be able to help him as Hook is going to connect here towards his bottom side. Effort taking a lot of damage as Envy. He's got Infernum and Gravitum, but it's not quite enough right now. He's got a lot of Gravitum everywhere. However, not actually able to make it work out for them as far as the health trades are concerned. And Kyle standing in front as, okay, Envy going to be taken down there for first blood, but it's a 1-for-1 in the end. Still to run away. This wave should be pushing towards Morgan now as there's the flash forward. Gets the flash out of Morgan there, not taking the ghost on the Cassante this time around. And he says, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, that was a really interesting call. Okay, hold up.
Yeah, that's a heroic charge into the wall.
Yeah.
As Closer going to have to use his flash, and a hook going to connect onto Henna once again. Gravitum going to come through. Willer, can he actually find the Q is the question. There it is. They'll take the Nami instead. Some fish for dinner here. Well, the Live Sandbox bottom lane, they will get the kill lead.
Umpty a little bit late here to the party. Kyle once again going to take the kill, but this time they're going to be able to push this through and try to get some plate gold. Umpty needs to be careful about sticking around here. Weaver's Wall available for Closer.
Yeah, and all right, now he's going to get pushed into that wall. And level 6 was collected there by Karras, so Primordial Blast was down as, all right, Willer, he's just going to go over and Henna. Oh my goodness, that was so sick from the Live Sandbox Juggler.
That was so sick. Lead here picked up for Nautilus. Going to be even less impactful, unfortunately. But if they can turn this into an early Drake, would be great, as there's no vision here. Effort!
Oh dear, straight into the hook. Q is going to land there as well, as Depth Charge is trying to set up for another one, but Envy throws his Moonlight Vigil towards Effort, who is going to heal, but Henna not going to be able to offer enough damage back there.
So talking about using your leads, well, this is how you do it. And get the support there with no vision in the Tribush. They go over the wall. Yeah. And Umpty is getting hounded down by Kyle.
Yeah, he's going to have to slink off into his jungle as Morgan, oh, he could be in trouble. That's a great Q to interrupt there, but it does not matter whatsoever. Q is going to be blocked by a minion, but that means the Birdle grabs that kill, and as a Jax, you're feeling fantastic.
They might get a plate here with this Herald. They're just going to group for it, and no one's down here because they're playing top side.
Morgan, don't do it to him. Just cut the video. Oh, no. Well, that is some plate gold going over to Henna and Effort.
Yeah.
And they do need the money.
They do.
But there are a lot of fires around this Rift Wolf.
Yeah. There are. I mean, Closer's having a good time here in mid. He actually is looking for a solo kill right now.
Yeah. Karis in a little bit. There's so many threaded volleys here. As Closer, that's a really nice flash. Seismic Shove going to miss, though. Still doesn't matter. As Bro going to look for this top side. So there is the punishment. They said something bad to our Lord, and he went down, and so they punished immediately.
Thing that we had a few days ago.
Oh, that's true. As all right, Closer is going to come forward. We've got to fight for Shirley, of course. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's a decent ult to come through from Umpty, as the Event Horizon does secure one, but he makes his way back. Willa not going to get the greatest kick, though. As Morgan gets over the wall, Birdle is going to dance after him as Envy collects that kill with the Gale Force. In goes Willa, but oh! The counter-strike straight into the Seismic Shove is gorgeous, and he gets the Steadfast Presence with the Resonating Strike. All right, Depth Charge going to follow Umpty over. He gets knocked up. Bubble is decent defensively there as the hook is going to pull him back, and Closer, of course, turns up. Whoa! That is a gigantic ultimate from Umpty from the grave.
I got him, though. As Birdle can actually prep the top wave, and Baron is spawning in a minute, and I think they can actually just start it on spawn, frankly.
Yeah, probably. Double stun does come through there. What does it mean? Karis is dead. Perhaps that is it, as Morgan going to get taken down very, very low. Not looking that tanky with the amount of advantages that Live Sandbox have picked up for themselves. Seismic Shove connects onto the Nami, and it just looks like they're showing off now, Wolf. I mean, if a Poppy's in a game, everyone's flying. Is he going to find the dead turret? That wasn't the greatest one, but Willer is going to turn up. There it is. Oh my goodness, this damage is insane. But Henna is going to chase after Envy, and he is taken down. Morgan may have to sacrifice himself for it as Birdle wants to find the counter-strike. He doesn't quite get there, and that is a great counter-kill. Onto this Lee Sin. Hook barely misses as Closer is the last hope, and it is going to be enough. Another baby cage is going to come in, but he just walks around inside it. He's absolutely fine.
And the Bloodthirster. No Mortal Shield Bow, but still, he's just so hard to kill.
Well, Umpty is going to use the Steadfast Presence decently, finds the Poppy Copter onto multiple members, and now Closer's trying to get singled out here, but Karis gets flicked back. Oh, the ulti not going to work out because Seraph exists. They find a stun with the Event Horizon, as now into the backline goes Birdle. I don't know about that one. That was definitely a bit disjointed. As the Nami moving in from the north wasn't even there for the majority of that one.
Yeah. But Birdle's on the flank.
You connects there from Willa, but onto a minion. As Hook is going to connect onto Morgan. Event Horizon as well. That should be a kill onto the Nautilus. Henna locks that one down, and now Birdle has to be careful. Does Leap Strike his way out as Moonlight Vigil misses, but the Q landed. And dang. Yeah, Weaver's Wall just going to block them off here as they try to get over. Seismic Shove is fantastic, though, as Kyle. He gets on in as now Birdle. He's charging up the Counter-Strike. Can he find his avenue? But I don't think so, because Kyle just explodes.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
Oh dear, there's a Counter-Strike, but it's not really going to be the greatest. The Birdle's just dead. I don't know about that one. That was not the play, I don't think.
They're gonna look for that fight.
Baron isn't going down super quickly here, as they should be able to at least scry what's going on. Event Horizon goes down as, oh no, Willa! That was not it. The Event Horizon lasted for just long enough.
Considering the game state, like, everyone like stood up and golf clapped.
Yeah, okay, got it. Well, there is a Weaver's Wall as Seismic Shove is going to interrupt the ultimate from the Poppy. Great knockoff there with the depth charges. Morgan's going to be the first one to be taken down, and it looks like Live Sandbox want to get serious, but it's another Event Horizon that works very, very well.
Yeah. It's time for the flip.
It is time. As more, oh,
get your spatulas out.
Well, at least there is a Vega in this game. So we already have the spatulas out. We get like 5 of them. As Bertel is in a lot of trouble. Getting chunked here as Weaver's Wall is going to separate Morgan. But he's going to be able to make it out. And so never you mind. Oh, Closer. He gets caught in the bubble and he's just dead. That is the pick they were looking for. Bertel, he thought that it was him. But it's Closer that pays for his sins. And Liv Sandbox now lying in wait in this brush. Hook is going to come through. The desperation play comes down. Event Horizon is going to have Kyle inside it as... Okay, Bertel is going to be taken. And Envy is still huge. If these hooks keep landing, it's a big opportunity for Aphelios damage.
Gotta watch out for Henna in this brush, though.
How many years do you have, Envy? This is going to need some serious heroics. This bubble is going to go wide. That hook might have been game-winning from Kyle as they managed to get the pick at the beginning. How is this still kind of okay for Liv Sandbox? I don't understand. Morgan is going to be taken down for the double kill, and look at Envy. He is just steamrolling towards this team. But I think that you might want to use that ultimate on Envy. The guy is too big, and that's an ace.
Oh, they're just going to push to end it. Looks like not even going to touch the Elder. What great play from Envy and Kyle in this critical moment as Closer is caught trying to save Bertel. Nice stopwatch, by the way. Doesn't use it. He hasn't used it. They're not using them, and I think they're not going to use it at the end of this game either. Could have tried to stopwatch the Event Horizon, but the timing on that is so difficult to pull off when you're on the edge and you can't predict it. Doesn't matter, though. Envy, longer-term damage than the Solution, longer-term damage than this Veigar. It looks like Liv Sandbox are going to end this game.
They're going to try to. Henna is still available, though, as there's the ulti from Umpty.
So much damage, though.
Oh, man, look at this. Envy's just going to walk at him. Henna, he does go golden, but so does Envy. Presses the Q button with his Severum, and that is the 2-0. It's a bit sad for the Bro Leavers, and it's also a bit sad for us that wanted to have more League of Legends. Look at the gold between Henna and Envy here as well. A little bit of a handshake.
Nongshim knowing like if you go the Lulu, you have the scaling, but you don't really have much chance for recall. So if they've gone with the Leona, then you can set up plays, make ganks happen. This is very much a just weather the storm situation where you're going to get bullied out pretty hard.
A little bit of a question mark, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I think it's got a good lane.
You do what BDD did. Take Spellbook and run bot.
There you go. Well, let's see if it happens as we hop on the Rift for game 1. Let's see how it goes. Karis has been... I feel like he's had a rough season compared to ones past, but I think as a team, you know, Bro, like, generally they perform a bit better than they have this season, so...
Oh, he went lethal tempo Varus here. I feel like you could go and just poke Varus here. Like, on the enemy team, there's not that many tanks. Also, one of the things I really like about poke Varus is that you can go Serpent's Fang, so you know when they go, like, shield...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a holder.
I am a special type of League of Legends player, the holder.
And honestly, I feel early Cloud, pretty valuable just because you get the extra movement speed back to lane. You can roam about, go places, see the sights.
Look at this.
Oh,
Palmy going to set up the wall as Morgan is in a bit of trouble, goes all out and gets to the blast plant, but is not able to attack it. First blood goes over to Sylvie. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, puts down the cage, denies Nongshim an entry here to stop the Rift Herald.
Denies the action.
Denies the action.
Oh, Herald's not in range.
Herald, what are you doing?
Do something.
What are you doing?
My.
Okay, well, you got all those buzzwords ready for the LCK. I'm glad you came prepared.
Yeah.
Nongshim are going to take this Drake. So that's nice for them. And it's Chemtech Soul. Ooh, yes.
You pick something and you build it badly as a bait.
Okay, well, charging in is Umpty as, nice little kick onto Umpty, but Sylvie is all alone. They turn onto him as he is going to get away. The arrow does not tag him on the way out, as here comes the wall. Henna is stuck against the wall. He cannot get out. That is 2 kills for the side of Nongshim. Oh, boy. That was the wrong way. Sorry, Dindin. And Morgan's just going to collect a kill. You would have to imagine. Nice little, okay, we're flashing the knockup. As in he gets, and Morgan eventually does get it, as Dindin head in hands, but with a big smile as all.
Rocks and a hard place.
Perfect, yeah. Oh, you're fitting right in. That's the LCK casting term, as Morgan is dead. You see that call? He did just go up to the top side, didn't even teleport in there, is just there. And Dundon looks like he teleports into mid as this Drake finally being picked up. As now Morgan's coming over here. Call Me can join with the wall. As they try to just look for the front line. Dundon not really taking any damage. As Sylvie jumps into the cage. Has to go golden. As Dundon does a fantastic job up front line and gets a double knock up here. As Nongshim will secure the Drake. And maybe even a massive fight on the backside of this. Just waiting for the cage as the seismic shove is massive value. Call Me is just doing so much in this one. As he will be able to push the Renekton away, and Call Me does nearly 6,000 damage in the fight.
This fight was turnable. You saw the reset come in for the Viego, but no chance after that.
Yeah, he's basically like, go. We can fight this.
바로 가자.
Go Baron.
나.
As much as it is a 6,000 gold lead, I don't want to discredit that. I think as the game goes on, you gotta...
Uh-oh, that was a little bit of a mess up. Didn't get stunned first as Dundon with the massive shield. No, he will go down at the end of it all as Call Me finds the angle on the backside here, trying to do that damage onto Karis, but Karis will be able to run away. There was a bit of a flank from Sylvie as well on this one, but it's going to come down to a flip, and nope, not even able to get on in there as we're zooming out big time, looking for the follow-up fight with the TP flank. Let's see how it goes as Umpty's just trying to get away. Q going to land, but Sylvie's got to be real careful before he gets in there. This has to be going slowly as getting right on top of the Renekton nearly hits him with the seismic shove on the outside of this one. As in goes the Zeri. Vital going to get stunned up, but has a cleanse. Looking at front line now as the bouncing damage is pretty massive. Sylvie gives his life away, but provides a front line for the entire team as the Zeri and the Cassante will not be outdone as they get the knock up here onto Effort, and Karis is the only one left. Thankfully, he's got this really OP last plant. As Call Me could just chase him around again, but I think he's just going to push mid. As will we get 7 Elemental Drakes in this game?
Maybe.
Bro, I feel like you just give it up and let the Elder spawn. Like, actually memes aside.
Said that all game. Oh, big wall.
Yeah, nice little wall. Well, big wall, sorry.
More long than big.
Yeah. Oh, nice little angle from Sylvie. That is a dead Karis. Sylvie, immaculate kick. As he puts himself in the right position to make it happen. As now Nongshim, they have this front line. Umpty goes gold and leaves the Varus to die. As Vital will just be able to chase down the Renekton, and everybody else is just on the run. Nongshim just going to run mid and try to end this game.
Yeah, really nice wall there from Call Me, and you could see Karis was like, well, I can't walk past it, but I think I'm pretty safe here. And then Sylvie with a beautiful flank to get the kick, and now he's going to chase him around.
Ooh.
Oh.
No Q.
Yeah, out of
played
it.
there. Yeah, fortunate. As, yeah, looks like Umpty will survive. As,
I think Umpty got the moral victory there.
Yeah, he wins in the chase down. But Nongshim are going to win in this game. They kill the first Nexus and take the 1-0 lead. Take a look at this. Vital ends up doing the most damage, but Call Me is right behind him. As Nongshim were ahead for quite a long period of this game.
There's reasons to pick it beyond just it's cool, but I would love to see it, and unfortunately we get the Silas. And we have a situation where Xayah was very early picked.
Darius!
Oh, Darius coming in!
Here we go again.
You know what? I actually really like Nongshim's draft.
Zeri and Lulu are the highest range against Veigar and Xayah. Not sure what else to say about this one. Guys, we are jumping onto the Rift for game number 2. To match it.
That's a pretty Giga Chat summoner.
Ghost
already?
Oh, level 1. He's making him bleed. There's the slowdown.
Well, I'm going to make the assessment that Morgan kind of lost that trade. With both junglers showing up.
Yeah.
Umpty, you are on vision.
Hello? Okay. He's going to get the Q in as the stun from the Viego does land, as Dundon in a bit of trouble now as First Blood goes to Umpty. And Sylvie looking to hit this. Hits the stun. Kind of gets out of range there, but with the Q, he will get the kill as Umpty is not going to go down. And he smites this. Comes in. Almost like they're okay. They're going in for it now. Morgan forced to flash away.
And honestly, I'm pretty fine with this. Dragon for free in that situation. Flash to flash between top and support. The big dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. As that is a long time that Umti is in the cage, so he has to flash away. Q is in.
Wait, go ahead.
Wait, he got it.
The pet! The pet! The pet! Look at that little guy!
Oh my!
Little elder for you.
I know. All right.
나풀 빠졌어. 어쩔 수 없는데? 물론 내가 먹었어.
It's kind of what you need. Uh-oh, effort stuck in the cage. Nobody can quite get close enough. Oh, the flash on in. Okay, they're just going to blow up effort as Dundon has got Ghost, so he's just going to run. As in goes Peter, a massive two-man knockup right in the tri-brush, and there is no hope for Bro as 3 kills in favor of Nongshim. And you can see that Karis is just running. His name is Peter. Actually, it's Rakan. Call me in a little bit of trouble here as, yeah, Everfrost comes in. He does have the stopwatch, buying some time for Sylvie to come on over. Even a polymorph is going to be used, and the follow-up comes in. Another two-man knockup, but Notion don't have a lot of guys up here to do damage as it's only Call Me. Basically, Sylvie's just chipping away as well, so not really going to get anything out of another beautiful engage.
Nongshim's pick.
Yeah, that would have been really helpful. As, okay, Everfrost once again, Sylvie in a bit of trouble, just heart breaks away as in goes Umpty, gets the kick and gets out. Actually, really clean stuff out of Umpty, who is probably not too happy with the way this game is going, understandably. Dundon in a little bit of a rough spot here. Some low health bars on the side of Bro, though. They can't quite get in. Another big knockup from the Rakan, and the bleeds are starting to get going as a kill over to Call Me and 1 to Dundon.
Because I think another 6% tenacity and heal and shield power.
Yeah.
Can you face up against that?
I think it's going to put them over the edge.
It might be too much.
Yeah. And I feel like I've seen this fight before, although this time Bro do have a Lulu, which is helpful.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Dundon on the flank, just going to get kicked in and polymorphed, and he is in a real rough spot, just going to give his life over as his team does get the Drake.
And Nongshim just starting up.
They're just going to burn it. I mean, look at the damage. It's massive. Like, Bayer does so much. So does Zaya. They put up a cage. They zone you away. They take the Baron down. As now Bro are like, well, are we just going to force this engage? I guess so. But the Featherstorm comes in, and Umpty can't do anything. Root here on the Morgan. He's inside the cage. Down he goes. And Dunocean just win right here. Henna's trying to push it back, trying to do his best to carry this fight, but it's not looking likely as the cage plays perfectly. Henna gets flashed on, and now he's in the death chamber as well. I think, nope, he's just going to be totally fine.
나 이거 살짝 물릴만해.
They're calling
잠깐만, 리제 범죄 봤어. 레넥 빠져.
Yeah, they're calling Lee Sin and Renekton.
사이 쪽 빠져.
Just calling targets here is vital. And I think at this point you probably want to go back, take the dragon, if you're playing it safe.
I mean, look, the Baron buff, 5,500 gold they've received, so I think they have a lot in their pockets. Still pushing. The thing is, normally, they're looking for the cage.
Flashing into the cage, gets knocked into the cage as Zaya way too close to the sun there. I think down he goes to Umpty. Is it going to matter though? The wallets are so heavy and Calby's got the damage, and so does Dundon from the top lane. He will chase him down with the ghost. That'll be the end of Umpty, you'd have to imagine. Down he goes. Head in hands is Umpty, and that's going to do it. Nongshim actually stomped them in a quick 2-0. That was really cool.
Oh! Violence towards the cameraman.
Yeah. Oh, man. We get the Peter love. You don't get to see this every day. More than anything else, they're like, wow. We actually did it. It's an amazing
they had
feeling.
the tenacity to get this win.
Absolutely. Fighting through loss after loss in round 2, and then right at the end,